back. Episode 6 of our Let's Play, Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. The last episode saw me cheesing the fight against the knight for like 9-8 minutes, something like that. It was ridiculous. I was way out of my league. But we had a good time, regardless. He dropped me like a full knight set of gear. Which makes me saddened that I am casting. But we do it for the wife. We're apparently down one of those. Oh, because they're fighting. Good job, friend. Yeah, so we did that fight like right over there. And then we saw this place. And we're gonna go explore a little bit. Although I don't think there's actually anything here. Like, this is just where I fought the drowning guys. So this was just the rampart, I guess. And I had gone a different way, so I didn't know about it before. That went right through that guy. Love that. Alright, one of our guys died. Bring him back. Yeah. So that's, like, obviously where I should have just gone. Like, straight up the path. But that's really boring. I really actually want to see what all that shit is. Why are all of these... Oh, they were walking people off the cliffs, it looks like. Somebody was. Alright. I'm actually gonna probably go try to loot those bodies. Right. Let's see if there's actually anything around here. Shovel I don't need. I do. Oh.
You'll regret this. Ha! Gotcha.
Yep, you got one of them. And he's back. I don't want any of the rest of that. Okay, so basically it looks like these guys were just torturing and killing folk. Making them walk the plank and shit. Alright, I don't actually see, like, anything really around here. Yeah. I don't really see anything around here. I'm gonna check over there, and then I'm gonna go up. Points available. Empty, honey, empty. Take the venison stew, though. I mean... What recipes do I have? Beggar's Fare. Cool. Alright. I have a bunch of food. Love it. Alright, so... yeah, we'll go up here. See if there's... oh, shit. I'd rather you didn't.
I'm not giving up yet.
Brother? Oh, okay, you're dead. Like, I'm okay with you not giving up, but you ain't surviving that.
I'm not giving up yet. Beg for mercy.
How about no? Nice. Love it. At least technically he's not like T-posing? Question mark? Never mind. Oh, nope, you are a bad guy. Okay.
I'm not giving yet.
I love the music here, but I am gonna get copyright notice. It won't be a strike, but I did on another one because they use a band for the fight sounds and stuff. Yeah, so they use a band for all the fight sounds, and they're laying claims, or a company is laying claims on their behalf, or supposedly on their behalf. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't end up being anything bad in the end, but as of right now, it's not great. Alright, glad we went through that. I need to... well, I want to actually... what was that? Oh, it's just that. Okay. I thought there was something on that thing that I could... so this is where they're throwing people to, like, their death. Random villagers with apparently, like, nothing. Yeah. God damn it, guy. Alright. I thought maybe there was like a cave or something. Doesn't seem to be. Blood transfusion. Is that the... Is that... What is blood transfusion? Shadow Blade. Dex Perception. Interesting. Multiply sneak damage. Okay, so it is. Projectile that applies bleed continually strains health target, healing you instead. Do I want bleed instead of freeze? Let's try the bleed thing. Alright, let's get rid of greater mana, small mana, mana elixir. Alright, so I've got a small mana, health potions. I did not realize I picked up so much crap. I need a vendor. Crit chance by 5. Charge a soul stone with each kill and fully charged. This one is destroyed and fully heals players' health and mana. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I'll do the crit. Alright, so I have a bleed now. I also need to level. So we are gonna... Oh, wrong button. I think I needed more spirituality. Crafting, weak spot, stamina, mana cost, price of sold goods. Okay, so perception is your crit and sneak. Okay, noise, invisibility, range damage. Got it, got it, got it. I didn't actually look at this shit. So endurance does encumbrance. Okay, I kind of love that. I'm right at like my max, or just about, for encumbrance. Unfortunately. And let's do this. So when one of them dies, the rest of them gain a bunch of attack speed. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, Blood Lake. Shadow of the Horns. I think that's where I'm supposed to be going. Can you fast travel? No. How do you... That's fast travel. Fuel your bonfire to use fast travel. Oh, okay. It told me I had no fuel. Or it was gray. So, I'm assuming that means I have no fuel. Yeah, unlimited sprint's amazing. I will say that's so much better. Super unrealistic, obviously. But, like, this is an Arthurian tale, so I don't know how realistic it is in the first place. This is where I scammed the shit out of that guy? Maybe? Or is this a different guy? No, I think this is where I scammed the shit out of that guy. Yep. That's not to say that, you know, the Arthurian stuff isn't real. It could be. I don't know. I wasn't there. It'd be awesome though. Real talk. All right. So that's teeth that way. No, let's talk to these guys. Let's do the thing. Fast travel. Let's fucking go. Are you dead? Drunk.
What's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before. Not. I'm not. All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? This pin. I can't say I see it very clear, but I remember Fergus said something about all this. Oh, yes, I remember now. Please, speak to Fergus. He's our quartermaster. Here, have a open it up, boys.
Awesome. Whispers? What is whispers? What does that mean? Arthur memories. Are you a...
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Oh, I'll give it to
Who
you.
might you be? You don't look like one of them.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like
I love
that.
her so far.
You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something
True.
fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Deal.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
Well, that's great,
I just
because...
need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. But it turns out you know even less than I do.
Facts.
There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it.
Dude, the captain's
I've been
missing.
the captain for years now.
That's
Then
what the guard
suddenly
guy
I
was
found
like.
myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either.
Ooh,
Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
I do. I need to sell you my shit. Wait, what do you have? Movement spade, movement spade, movement spade. Fire arrow. Shovel, sketchbook, allow sketching. I don't know what the fuck that means. Scouting. Wood cutting axe. I think I have one of those now. Alright, weaponry. Oh, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Oh, we're doing it. Lumbering. Okay. Fishing. actually care about fishing. The heartbreak. Keeping that. All right. I am gonna keep this because of the spell power later on. I don't care about armor. I don't really need that. I don't care about that at all. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I don't know what this relics. I'm assuming is a crafting thing. 25, 75% of health. Okay. 80% of mana, a bunch of mana, health. Yeah. Reset your skill and stat points. Food. Oh, this is weapon coating. I don't need any of this. I don't need throwing knives. Poison actually might be the thing. Dash speed. Oh yeah, I needed to use that. My bad. This is all crafting stuff. Doesn't really seem to have any real weight to it. Can I sort this by... Wait, there we go. Bear pelt. Okay, and then everything else is not that heavy. Fish fillets. 15. So it's like a pound and some change. Big glass bottle. Pieces of... How do I have 17 pieces of wood? How the fuck did that happen? Okay, sorry. I know I'm like kind of all over the place right now. Excellent. No. Okay. There we go. So I need to find the captain.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the... And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their...
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not...
Maybe
Huh.
our captain is even involved. Hell knows. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a... You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid pharaoh?
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. And
Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think...
Exactly. But maybe one...
Okay. Who are you?
Welcome. In the name of our our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am
What?
obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals. Please, state your business. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. That's the carcass of Fingerless Comb, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him.
I mean, they is a strong word.
You have.
There you go.
That's your reward.
Appreciate it.
Go chop off some heads. Go. Really? That's correct. My name is Lillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin. I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart.
Huh. Okay, so I know about the pick in... Okay.
Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If they're
Sure.
seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby.
I did that. Murder on demand, W. Okay. Who am I supposed to actually talk to? I feel like this is not the way. I appreciate that they're just letting my guys kind of wander. I wonder if you can pick locks and get away with it if there's nobody here. I mean, I don't care enough to risk possibly fighting a whole garrison, but Smithy, okay. Acquires homie's key. Is that him? You are observed. Okay. Oh, you're not him.
Oi, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny.
It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself.
Master of hammers and anvils. I'm not sure why I'm actually looking at this. Unblocking damage. Art of making arrows. Night set. Huh. Okay. I know where to go when I'm playing my next playthrough. You know what? I actually don't give a shit.
Stay out of my way.
Yeah?
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit.
Oh, he is drinking again.
Let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Actually, he is.
Most
Yeah, he's pretty
unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus. And I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Cool.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
I honestly don't know.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool.
Wait, he's a Knight of the Round Table?
For you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one.
W.
Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway,
That's fair.
welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Thanks, bro.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Rialgan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. But what were you doing in the island asylum? You look
Getting
fine,
tortured.
but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still...
Yeah, I'm
I
immune.
understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
That's
No
fair.
risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
I'm with you 100%. Plagues are bad.
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all
Quest.
struggle to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty.
Fair.
But since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand.
Happily.
Pay you for every tag you bring back.
W. Alright. So he doesn't have anything like... I don't actually give a shit. I don't want to go in there. Stash? Oh, I can actually, like, store shit here? Okay. I thought I got rid of a handful of those. Stash. I'll keep that. Stash that. I need to use that. Alright. Bag. Wait, but I have... Wait, he didn't actually take the... Motherfucker. I did that. Okay. Can I?
You know
There
where
we
to
go.
find me if you come across any more.
I do.
Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest, if you think you can. Go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Because he's missing?
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? So what? And have you helped any of my people? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every rat. I trust we understand.
Okay.
Good. Come back when you've... If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, so I have to help out a bunch of people before I can get into the keep, because this is, well, that asshole's house. The kitchen. The barracks where I can sleep, quote unquote. What's this one? Jail. Pass. Appreciate the offer. Okay, so I'm willing to assume, even though I can walk up here, I can't actually get into this. Captain's quarters. Maybe I can. The captain's quarters looks like a fucking dungeon. Spoon, boots, coins, horn. And none of this shit is stealable.
Welcome to the Museum of
Oh.
the Horns of the South. My name is Ridderick.
Okay, we're done here.
Like to bring...
Okay. I'm out. What the fuck? Can I... That's empty. Are you empty? Keeper's boots. I don't really want to steal that. What is this? Unlock requires guard's key. Whiskey and onions. That's thievery. I'm assuming by the red hand. Fish. Bedroll. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the captain's quarters, and it requires a guard's key, which I don't have. Because that's the Horns of the South. That's where I came in. Okay. This is annoying. Alright, but we are going to call this episode here. We're at about 40 minutes, and that's enough for an episode. So, okay. We cleared out that little bad guy encampment. We got Fingers Bros bounty. We turned in a couple of tags to this guy. Yeah. We can't go into the places we need to go because they don't trust us enough. So we've got quests to do. That will be next time. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if I don't see you later, have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.